Hello and welcome everybody. In this video we will show you why your life is so boring. You wake up in the morning to a world that is devoid of color, beauty or stimulation. You feel directionless, you stumble through the day doing the things that society requires you to do, and then you go to bed and fall into troubled, restless sleep. Every part of you wants your life to change, but you can't figure out how you want it to change, and you can't bring yourself to change it. So here's in this video, I will show you why your life is so boring and how you can change it from boredom to exciting. Keep watching the whole video and don't skip any of these important steps.
Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news.
The first reason behind your boredom is that you're refusing invitations to go out with friends. Most of the people manipulate boredom just because they continue to turn down perfectly good opportunities to go out and hang with their friends or colleagues. If you don't have anything better to do, why aren't you going to hang out with your friends? If you don't see your friends at least once in a while, when you go looking for them one day, they might not be there. People don't wait around like they used to, and there is a lot more fake friends. There is a whole wide world out there, and if you aren't in it, you are going to remain in a state of chronic boredom forever. 2. You are not meeting new people. You can't complain about never having anything new to do if you aren't making an effort to get out and meet new people. If you are sitting at the same cafe or restaurant with the same friends every Saturday night, just staring at your phones, that's not an amazing meet. You might even be bored when you are with people because you are with the wrong people. Consider adding new friends to your circle and shake things up a bit, otherwise you will be forever bored with your life. 3. You aren't taking any action. You know the saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Well, it's true. If you aren't doing anything to change your life, how on earth do you expect it to change? You are not alone in thinking that hope and prayer will bring about new entertainment and options into your life. Many people are sitting on their hands waiting for the right time to make a move, but the time is never right and boredom will continue to fester. Things don't get better unless you make them better. 4. You are not trying new things. Boring people always do the same thing. We all have that same routine every day. We wake up in the morning, we go to the work, return back home, sleep, and that's it. Most people who are boring live in this circle of routine. They don't try something new, they don't take new challenges, they don't meet new people. With this mindset, they become boring and feeling that their life has no meaning. One of the best and most exciting benefits of trying new things is that you overcome fear. It might sound too good to be true, but the reality is that fear is simply our reaction to the unknown. So when you try the unknown, and especially when you try it over and over and over, you realize that your mind is usually just exaggerating and that the worst outcome is rarely the true outcome. As you practice foraying into new things, fear will transform from crippling factor to a minor speed bump, and your life becomes less boring than it was. 5. You are depressed. It's a common misconception amongst people that their lives are boring. In truth, people who believe their lives aren't full of opportunity or challenge may actually be experiencing something more difficult to manage. When you feel your life looks not that good for a long time, it might be that you are experiencing bouts of depression or even anxiety. Depression is a real possibility if you aren't just bored, but don't find joy in anything you do. In particular, things that used to bring you joy no longer help to make you feel alive. According to BetterHelp, those who have anxiety and experience long shift of boredom may be prone to developing depression than others. This has to do with the fact that depressed or anxious people may conceive negative thoughts prior to being bored. So when you have the free time, their minds start to wander into negativity. Yet it's important to realize that not all boredoms are the root cause of depression. Also, as a sign of boredom, boring people can't make others laugh. Humor shows cognitive flexibility, the ability to assess an idea or an event from a variety of perspectives, and then naturally make light of it. Boring people lack it. 6. You aren't taking responsibilities. If you have to wait on someone else to entertain you in order to go out for dinner, see a show, or even take a walk in the park, you might be waiting a long time. You need to get used to doing things alone in order to take responsibility for your life and frankly, to enjoy your own company. If you can't be happy alone, how do you expect others to make you happy? This is a classic case of not knowing what you want in life and relying on others to give it to you. That's a slippery slope because you will turn to others to provide structure, joy, and even advice in your own life. After identifying why you are boring, now let's discover how to deal with a boring life. You have only got this one life to live, so get out there and make the most of it. Here's what to do when you are bored and start having an amazing life. 1. Start new thing each week. If you are on the fence about trying new things, start small, but start. Don't keep going the same old things and expect life to change. You need to shake things up to make life interesting. If you hide away from the world, you will miss out on all that is bright and beautiful and wonderful. Start by trying one thing each week, set a date and a time to get it. Whether you decide to try new food, visit a different museum, drive to another town, or read a different genre of books that you normally read, little chances can add up to one heck of an exciting life. If you are looking for ways to spice up your life, but friends are few and far between, and you can't find a class that interests you, try getting out of town and doing something you have never done before. Now, if you are feeling overwhelmed by change, don't worry. You can take small steps to try new things. Boredom can be reduced if you look for ways to test the waters and try things that can help you learn new ways to live and to look forward to life again. Giving your life a facelift doesn't have to include radical change, it can include small steps. Also, you can strike up a conversation with strangers. One of the best ways to add some adventure to your life is to talk to strangers. Find someone who is sitting alone in a coffee shop or at a restaurant and introduce yourself. Ask if you can join them and talk to them. It might feel strange at first, but that's okay. It's supposed to. The whole point is to make yourself feel different things that you normally do. Talking to other people helps you understand more about the world, learn new things, and of course make new friends. Also, we advise you to write down all the good things that happened to you. Gratitude can go a long way in helping you see that life is not so boring after all. Gratitude will make you that there is a lot of things that you must be thankful for and that others don't have. We humans tend to take the good things for granted and don't focus enough on what's going well. We do focus on a lot of little negative things and blow them way out of proportion. Get into the habit of writing down positive things in your life and you will soon find that more positive things come your way. Or as usually the case, it's not that more positive things come, it's that you find more things to be positive about. Also, we advise you to exercise. One of the best ways to overcome boredom is to exercise. Even a small run of 10 minutes a day can make the difference and makes you out of the routine you have. If you aren't doing any physical activity at all, start with just a walk around the block. It's fun to think of yourself as someone who exercises and take care of themselves. Being bored is a great trigger for exercise because once you get into the routine of it, you will find all kinds of other ways to keep moving and having fun. You might take up hiking or rock climbing, skiing or swimming. Life is anything but boring when you are on the move. Also, to overcome boredom, you need to meet more friends. The more people you meet, the more you will have fun. You don't have to date every single person you meet, but dating more frequently certainly gives your boredom a run for its money and keeps your calendar full. If you aren't doing anything else anyway, why not go out and meet new people who might turn into potential relationships? You never know where that kind of thing can lead, but if you don't change your ways, you can bank on it not changing at all. Keep in mind always that if your love life is boring, it's because you want it to be boring. Also, you can take a class. If you can't entertain yourself and you feel like you are at the end of your rope, get out and let someone else entertain you. Take a class, enroll in a course, or sync up for a workshop where someone will fit your time for you. Getting out of the house can help stimulate your senses in its own way, but engaging with other people who are working toward a common purpose can make you feel like you have something to focus on again. Resume of our video. The causes of boredom. 1. Refusing invitation to go out with friends. 2. You are not meeting new people. 3. You aren't taking any actions. 4. You are not trying new things. 5. You are depressed. 6. You aren't taking responsibilities. The solutions: try new things each week. Strike up a conversation with a stranger. Write down all the good things that happened to you. Exercise. Meet more friends. Take a class.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news.
If you learned something new today, then give the video a like and tell us in comments which step you like it more. And here's some others great videos I think you will enjoy. Just click on the left or on the right.